Good day, everyone. Now we are in lesson 15.1, the implicit differentiation. This lesson aims to find derivatives of equations. This process, which is called implicit differentiation, will be applied in finding derivatives of equations. The general formula for the derivatives of these functions shall be formulated. Also, this lesson provides situational problems involving implicit differentiation and another application of differential calculus called related rates. What is implicit differentiation? The majority of differentiation problems in basic calculus involves functions y written explicitly as functions of the independent variable x. This means that we can write the function in the form of y equals to f of x. For such a function, we can find the derivative directly. For example, if we have a given polynomial, y equals 2 to the x, 2x to the fourth minus 6x squared plus 3x minus 1, then the derivative of y with respect to x is dy over dx equals 8x cubed minus 12x plus 3. Some equation cannot be converted to functions and some are not. The equation of a circle, for example, we have the x squared, y squared equals 9. Can be transformed into two equations. We have the y equals square root of 9 minus x squared or y equals negative square root of 9 minus x squared. We say that y is written explicitly as function of x. However, in some equation like x to the fourth minus y squared minus xy equals 4 or y equals x sine y, the variable y cannot be expressed in terms of x. We say that x and y have explicit relation. The process of finding the derivative of y with respect to x or dy over dx, implicit differentiation. Okay, let's have some illustration. Let's say we have d over dx of x, or we are going to find the derivative of x with respect to x. So it is 1. While if we're getting to the derivative of y with respect to x or d over dx of y is equals to dy over dx. More generally, if we have the expression f of y, where y is a function of x, then we have the given formula. The derivative of f of y with respect to x is equals to the derivative of f of y with respect to y times dy over dx. For instance, let's say we have the derivative of y squared with respect to x is the derivative of y squared with respect to x is equals to, so kuhanin mo natin yung derivative of y with respect to y. So we have 2y, then affix dy over dx. Okay, so another example, explicit differentiation. Let's find the derivative of the following directly. Y equals 2x to the 4 minus 6x squared plus 3x minus 1. So we have the derivative of 2x to the 4 minus 6x squared plus 3x minus 1 or 8x cubed minus 12x plus 3. Another example of explicit differentiation. So the derivative of square root of x plus cosine x with respect to x. So we have, convert muna natin square root of x sa x raised to 1/2. Then nandun pa rin yung plus cosine. Then kuha natin yung derivative individual. So yung x squared muna, meron tayong 1/2 x raised to negative 1/2. Then derivative ng cosine ay negative sine. So rearrange natin itong first term. So meron tayong 1 over 2 square root of x minus sine x. Guidelines in solving implicit differentiation. First, differentiate both sides with respect to x. Affix dy over dx for every differentiation of a term containing y. The resulting equation must be contained dy over dx. Second, group all terms contains dy over dx on the left side of the equation and the remaining terms on the right side. And the last, solve for dy over dx by factoring out dy over dx from all the terms of the left side and divided the right side by the resulting factor. Okay, example 1. Consider a simple expression such as y square equals 4x. To graph it, ito ang kanyang magiging graph. Isa siyang parabola opens to the right. It graphs is a parabola with vertex at the origin and opening to the right. We can obtain the derivative dy over dx by applying the chain rule. So from the given, we have y squared equals 4x. Differentiating both sides with respect to x, we have left side derivative of y squared with respect to x at yung right side naman derivative of 4x with respect to x. So we have sa left side ay 2y dy over dx at yung sa right side naman ay 4. Then solving for dy over dx, we obtain sa left side pwedeng iwanan na yung dy over dx. Then yung sa right side naman, pwede natin siyang lagyan ng over. Kaya itong 2y mapupunta siya sa denominator ng 4. Okay, so we have dy over dx equals 4 over 2y. Then simplify natin. So 4 over 2 is 2. So we have 2 over y. And that's it. Okay, example number 2. Find the slope of the tangent line to the circle or equation of the circle x squared plus y squared equals 5 at the point of negative 2, 1. So sketch natin ito ang kanyang graphical presentation. So yung circle natin, ang radius niya ay square root of 5. Then ang kanyang center ay origin. At yung line natin, ay cross to the circle at exactly 1 point. Yung point na yun ay negative 2, 1. So we have a given equation of the circle x squared plus y squared equals 5. Then kuhanin natin ang derivative ng left and right with respect to x. So the derivative of x squared plus y squared with respect to x and yung derivative ng 5 with respect to x. So yung left side muna, individual ang pagkuha natin ng derivative. So kuha natin yung derivative ng x squared with respect to x at yung derivative ng y squared with respect to x. Okay, then yung right side naman, constant ng 5, so 0 na yun. So ang derivative ng x squared with respect to x ay 2x at ang derivative naman ng y squared with respect to x ay 2y dy over dx. Then sa left side, iwanan natin yung 2y dy over dx at yung 2x mapupunta sa right side, magiging negative. Then again, iwanan natin yung dy over dx. So magkakaroon ngayon tayo ng over. At itong 2y mapupunta ngayon sa denominator ng negative 2x. So ang mangyayari ngayon ay for solving solving for dy over dx, we obtain 2y dy over dx is equals to negative 2x over 2y. So, cancel na to. Ano? And pwede naman natin siya simplify. So, magiging negative x over y. Okay, so going back to the given equation. So, ang ating equation na ngayon ay dy over dx equals negative x over y. Then, substituting x equals to negative 2 and y equals to 1, we find the slope is dy over dx equals negative of negative 2 over 1. So, we have positive 2. And that's it. Okay, next, example number 3. Find dy over dx for y equals x sine y. Okay, for the solution, we have a given equation of y equals x sine y. Then, left and right, kuhanin natin yung kanyang derivative with respect to x. So, derivative of y with respect to x and yung nasa right side naman kasi ito ay x sin y. So, pwede natin gamitin ang product rule. Okay? So, mangyayari ngayon dito ay x times derivative of sin y with respect to x plus sin y times derivative of x with respect to x. Okay? So, yung left side muna, pag gano'n natin yung derivative niya, magiging dy over dx. At yung left side naman ay x times cosine y dy over dx. Kasi derivative ng sin y with respect to x ay cosine y dy over dx. Plus, bring down sin y times derivative of x with respect to x is 1. Plus sin y times 1. Okay, so pagsamahin natin na yung parehas na merong dy over dx. Itong sin y times 1, pwede natin dalhin sa left, magiging negative sin y. At yung natira ay x cosine y dy over dx minus itong dy over dx na nasa left, dalhin natin sa right, magiging minus dy over dx. So, bring down x times cosine y dy over dx, then minus dy over dx. Then, common factor yung dy over dx. Bring down lang natin yung negative sin y. Common factor, dy over dx. So, factor out natin yan. Then, matitira sa quantity yung x times cosine y minus 1. Then, pwede nating gawing over left and right. Ayan. So, itong x cosine y minus 1 ay mapupunta sa denominator ng negative sin y. So, ito na siya ngayon. Okay? So, magiging answer natin, pwede mo rin itong ayusin as dy over dx equals negative sin y over x cosine y minus 1. Pero para ma-simplify pa natin, pwede ma-eliminate itong negative Times natin siya by negative sign. Pwede yan. So, times natin by negative sign. So, pwede siyang maging dy over dx is equals to positive sin y over 1. Kasi negative of negative sign ay positive 1. And yung isa naman ay x cosine y minus 1. So, magiging negative x cosine 1. And that's it. Meron tayong sagot. Okay?